Thanks, Bob. And starting October 1st, all livestock haulers will have to use electronic logging devices to track their hours on the road, but ranchers say this could hurt their bottom line. Today we caught up with Senator Tester, one of 11 senators from both sides of the aisle, looking to pass legislation that would provide certain exemptions for those hauling livestock.
Montana raises the best ag products in the world, cattle especially, and we have to be able to get those cows to market. The rules in Washington, D.C. don't allow us to do that, and quite frankly, treats the animals pretty inhumanely in the process and doesn't help with safety.
The bipartisan Transporting Livestock Across America Safely Act, brought forward by Senator John Tester, would essentially allow those who haul livestock more time on the road.
Ranchers and folks know that are buying and selling cattle. It takes a little bit of time to get these cattle loaded. Your electronic logging device should not be on during that time frame. This bill does that.
Electronic logging devices would not be turned on until outside of a 300-mile radius, and after that, drivers would have 15 hours of drive time. Those in support of the bill say this is crucial for the industry. They say these shorter drive times mean cattle has to be loaded and unloaded more than once, causing the animals extra stress.
Well, you're dealing with something that's alive, okay? You're dealing with cattle. You're not dealing with a bushel of wheat. You're not dealing with something that's stored on a pallet. You're dealing with live animals. And when you get them loaded up, you've got to be able to get them to the feedlots. Those feedlots are in the Midwest. The way the rules are right now, you'd have to unload these animals when you get a certain ways down the road. That's not practical. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work for the trucker, and it certainly doesn't work for the cows.
These feeder cattle, these cattle in this part of the world that are 15, 16, over 15 hours from the Corn Belt, these cattle are going to start becoming worth a lot less. Not just a little bit less, but maybe $15, $20 a hundred less.
Area ranchers say there could be severe consequences if this bill doesn't pass.
We're going to have to start looking at team drivers to be able to haul livestock. The costs are going to be incurred on trucking companies such as ourselves to pay 2 drivers and to keep up on the extra mandates. We're going to make it very difficult for a lot of people to stay in business. Your costs are going to go up and your income is going to go down. So Montana families, Montana ranch families, they're going to feel the hit if this bill doesn't get passed.
Senator Tester says the initial regulations are just an example of how out of touch Washington, D.C. is with rural America.